I used to look like this, and now I look like this. Should I tell you the like deepest motivation why I wanted to get like fit and healthy and become like very muscular? Of course, it was to get the attraction of girls now. Of course, that is literally why I did it. Because people used to laugh at me. People called me fat. So what did I do about that? I turned that bitterness in my heart into like outward projection of my progress. I basically used the pain inside of me to work on myself. So you need to ask yourself like what is the things that you need to motivate you to change your life? Like what is your current situation? I remember back in secondary school. So in secondary school, right, they wanted to give me for those in Nigeria, you know that the head boy is like the number one prefect in secondary school. So in secondary school, they wanted to give me the head boy, but I got called into the principal's office. And do you know what? So okay, let me not say principal because like it was like the assistant principal. Because in my school we have it was a military school, so the commandant was like the head of the school, but we had like assistant principal. So basically, he called me into the office and was like, they cannot give me the head boy because like I was basically the gist was that I was fat and I did not look scary enough. Like that was basically the reason why they did not make me head boy. They gave me assistant head boy. That was literally the reason why. So I wanted to like look into my shoes. Imagine being told that. Imagine like the bitterness in your heart that you have. And that was why like I took it upon myself to say, okay, you know what? I'm going to become like the most fit and jacked person in my class. Of course, it took me years to actually do this. I did not start working on it even after secondary school, even in university. Okay, I started working on my fitness during the university. So, and I can tell you for a fact now, there's nobody in my class in secondary school that's more fit and jacked than me. I know that for a fact. None, nobody. So, what is your own motivation? Like, what should push you? Like, what are the things that people have said to you that should push you to become a better version of yourself? You need to harness that darkness. I'm not saying that you should channel that darkness into like a positive, sorry, into a negative route because some people can go there. Some people can like harness this darkness, this pain inside of them, and take it to a negative route. No, that is not what I'm preaching. Please do not do that. You need to harness this pain and darkness inside of you and channel it into a positive route. Change your life. That is what I'm telling you, not the negative route. The negative route can lead to crime and no, no, no. Don't go that. Don't go down that route. As children of God, we cannot go down that route. But like taking that pain and darkness out of you and harnessing it and turn it into like motivation to push yourself. That is the thing that you need to do. For me, that moment in secondary school where I was basically told that I was too fat to become the head boy of the school. Because yeah, it was a military school, so like why would they give like a fat kid like the head boy? But that was a very painful moment for me, and basically I took that to heart. I told myself that one day, I'm going to become like the most fit and jacked person in that class. Of course, it took me years to do that, but now I am. But I am the strongest in that class right now. I am the strongest. I'm the most fit. I'm the most jacked. And I am the most athletic one. So whatever you've gone through, whatever things people have said to you, you need to harness that pain and motivation in order to prepare yourself. You need to harness that motivation and pain in order to prepare yourself. Use my secondary school story as an example for you. Look back in your life, the things that people have said to you. the things that people have said to bring you down, to look down upon you, you need to harness that. You need to harness that darkness within you and change it into positive light. That is how to change your life. That's how to grow. And one other motivation that is very, very paramount is the situation of your finances. Apart from like the physical change that you can make to yourself by going to the gym, you also need to motivate yourself to learn a technical skill. For me, it was software engineering because I knew the background that I'm from. I know the family I'm from, and I know that I needed to take it upon myself to motivate myself to become somebody, or else I was going to suffer. There was nobody coming to help me. I had this mentality of knowing that nobody was coming to help me. It was all on me. And I don't know, but for me, it was just an intrinsic thing, right? I always, I don't know, but I never had like the victim mentality, like playing the victim in any situation. I have never, like, I just thank God for that gift that He gave me. I think that's like God gave me that powerful gift. Like, I, even from when I was little, like a child, a baby, no matter what happened to me, I never ever played the victim. I never like try to up, push it onto somebody. I always knew that it was my fault and my responsibility to fix it. So you really need to check yourself. Ask yourself. You need to journal. That's why I always preach this good habit: meditation, journaling, going to the gym. When you journal, you'll be able to critique your own thoughts. You need to ask yourself, are you always a person playing the victim? Do you like playing the victim in every situation? I can tell you that the reason why I am this successful is because like I never had the victim mentality. I always knew it was upon myself to always push harder and make myself successful. So you need to ask yourself what is going to motivate you to change your physical appearance and what is going to motivate you to change your financial situation. These are very, very key things that you need to work on. For me, what motivated me to change my financial situation was to provide for my family. That's basically what motivated me to change my financial situation, to work hard and provide for my family. And I'm glad I'm able and I'm doing that. And what motivated me to work on my physical appearance was the things people have said to me. Like, for example, what the vice principal said to me in secondary school. Of course, there are so many other times I was made fun in secondary school because of my weight. So many times I cannot even count. But now nobody can do that again. I'm literally going to slap you if you do that. No, no, I'm just playing. But don't do it. But yeah. So like what is that deep dark motivation that you need? You need to find it. That is what's going to push you. That is what you need to push yourself. I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope you're able to like find something useful that I've said. If I did, please leave a like on this YouTube channel. And you can also like subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day. God bless you.